Hey, do you want to grab a cup of coffee with me sometime?
No, absolutely not.
All right. Welcome to the stream. Let's dive back into Disco Elysium, our second time playing this. I'm excited to see what happens next. All right, well, first things first, let's remember what we're even supposed to be doing. Maybe this guy will tell us.
Yes?
Actually, let's learn more about Kim while we're here, right? Let's see what Kim's all about.
What do you want to know?
And because we haven't played in a while, this first option is actually quite accurate. I don't really remember very much. So let's learn some things. Literally anything about it. I can't remember a single thing.
Ah, yes. The case brief you missed. Now I remember.
Brief. Yes. That sounds good.
3 days ago, the RCM Emergencies Desk received a report about a security guard who was found hanged in Martinez. An anonymous caller said there was a dead body behind the Whirling in Rags hostel cafeteria. The cadaver had been there for 4 days. No one had come to investigate. During that time, the victim had been stripped of his belongings. The caller did not identify him, but used the word lynching. There is an ongoing labor dispute between the local dock workers and the logistics company Wild Pines. I was told we should approach the death as part of this dispute.
Wait, does the briefing say who the victim was?
A security guard or worker of some sort hired by Wild Pines. This was just hearsay from Martinez, of course. We need to find out the truth.
Why didn't we know anything about the caller?
They didn't identify themselves in any way. The tone was muffled using a device of some sort. The desk could identify neither the caller's age nor sex.
Why hide themselves?
There's a strong prejudice against involving the RCM in what's seen as union matters. The dock workers' union is the de facto police in Martinez. Now it appears they've started executing too. We cannot allow that.
All right, I think we know. I think we know enough. Of course, yes, I understand everything now.
Just to be clear, we are police officers. It's our job to find the killer. That's the case. Uncover and arrest the killer.
Would you say this is a mysterious case?
No, it's not a particularly mysterious case.
That's all I needed to know.
The lieutenant adjusts his collar. It doesn't look like he wants the case to be more mysterious.
If we're from different precincts, why are we on the same case?
I'm afraid you and I are pawns in a pissing competition.
His disdain is clear. This man would not use such an expression otherwise.
Well, what do you mean?
You don't know? I assumed you were in on it.
You know what I'm on. Oh, you know, you know what I'm in on. Retrograde amnesia.
Better still than an imbecilic cop-off.
Cop-off?
It's just stupidity.
The lieutenant shakes his head. What kind of stupidity?
The cop kind. Our precincts can't decide if Martinez is part of Jamrock or the Industrial Harbor. Yours or mine, as if we somehow own parts of the city. Typical street gang mentality. So we've let the Union make a mockery of law enforcement here. And now it's come to its natural conclusion.
Ah, so this is a struggle over who runs Martinez.
Well, sort of. It's less a matter of who gets to Police Martinez than who has to. It's an orphan district, in other words. I think the dispatch desk just told both our stations about the hanging. There was quite the brouhaha at the 57th, I can tell you that. Time to settle it, they said. Cop off. But I assure you, I am not their finest or toughest with 102 cases solved. What I am is least interested in a pissing competition.
So he volunteered to represent the 57th, but not out of competitiveness. On the contrary.
So, you volunteered to spoil it.
Yes, I am an unrepentant spoil sport.
The lieutenant appears pleased with this. I wonder what this says about me. That I was sent by my station. He raises an eyebrow, thinking it best to let you make the next move. There can only be one conclusion. I am the finest we have. A hero cop sent to outperform you in every way imaginable. I don't know. I like Kim. Actually, I take it back. I don't know if I want to be that smug. Don't be scared. But I think I might have supranatural abilities.
He opens one hand and looks at it. A moment passes.
Which school do you subscribe to? Mambo or Jambo?
I love Kim. I love Kim. Mambo, I have a vivid interior. I see and I feel things.
It's always good to have a police officer who can see and feel.
What's up, Blustery? Supranatural.
Was there anything else you wanted to ask about the competition? If not, we should move.
Okay, enough of the competition then. Tell me something else.
Yes, it's a wholly pointless matter. Forget I ever mentioned it.
He's actually glad it's addressed now.
I mean, we already kind of did. I know that they want to it's 3%. We're not going to get any. We already had that conversation, I feel like. Okay, I feel like we're good to go. Let's look at our case details. What the heck? Oh, there we go. Let's look at our case details and figure out what we're supposed to do next. We found our other shoe already. Interview the Wild Pines rep. Find the representative of the logistics company who owns the harbor and ask her about the murder. She should be around here somewhere. Interview the union boss. Enter the harbor and seek an audience with the local. Okay. Perform field. This will need a form to be filled in 3 parts. I felt like didn't Kim not want to do this right now? Because I feel like wasn't he saying he was like feeling kind of nauseous by the body? Okay, we can talk to Kuno about the body armor. We've already found our shoe. I don't really. Yeah, it's not good. Ask about the tattoos. Call Sylvie using Kim's shortwave to ask whether she made the call. And get a reality lowdown. Okay, well, let's do the things that we can do while we're here in this little zone. And I think to start, let's talk to... Can we use the shortwave? Or like, how can we use Kim's shortwave? Ah, wrong button. Oh, leveling up is not something we've done yet. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Revert. Let's level up in some areas. I feel like I've watched enough 2000s crime movies to know if we don't report our badge missing, it's going to come up our ass later. But that might be fun. Yeah, I don't know how to do that. We might. I'm trying to figure out how to do that. The shortwave radio and the badge are the two that I'm kind of like, I'm not sure exactly how to do. But we will do that for sure. I feel. I mean, also, would our character report his badge missing is the other thing I keep thinking. Because I could kind of see him going either way on that too, if I'm being honest. But it's probably the right thing. Probably the right move for us to make. Let's level up. Although I don't know much about how that works in this game quite yet. They haven't really like gone over what leveling up kind of entails, but it also looks like you can easily pull points out of things. So maybe there's like low consequence. I'm not entirely sure. But our intellect is really low. It might not be a bad idea for us to try to like get a little bit smarter. Logic, deduce the world, produce fascinating trivia. Persuasion could be good for us. I feel like our character is too earnest to be a good actor. Oh, I kind of like it. Let's do conceptualization. Well, I guess let's look at the ones that are lowest before we do that. Visual calculus. I don't really care about that very much either. Let's do conceptualization. There's other things that we can level up also. Let's do the drugs one. I mean, these could be horrible decisions. I don't. We'll figure it out. I don't really know. Okay, let's talk to this idiot Kuno really fast. What's up, Schmogs? Welcome to the stream.
Fuck does Kuno care?
The boy turns to you. He doesn't care. Empathy is legendary, but we do have... Let's figure out what's going on with this kid.
It's not Kuno. It's Kuno S.
It's not Kuno, it's Kuno S. Interesting. Yeah, let's try to... Yeah, come here. Kuno. Psst. Psst.
Fuck you whispering about?
He whispers back.
He's whispering too. He's going with it. But watch what happens.
Fuck you whispering about.
If Kuno wants to whisper, he's gonna fucking whisper, okay? Let's whisper, pig.
I didn't catch the last half of the first Disco stream, but I've at least watched this much of the game, so I think I know what's going on. Well, I've got good news for you. I'm putting the entire Disco Elysium playthrough on YouTube. So if you or anyone else wants to catch up on what we've done so far, you can check me out on YouTube at Dibble is Dead. The details are also on my Twitch about page. And yeah, you can follow along, you know, whenever you like. But also, yeah, if you've already played a bunch of the game, then you probably already know what's going on. But yeah, I'm going to put all of the Disco Elysium streams on YouTube.
This is it. You've got him. But be careful. You can still fuck this up. Don't make Kuno look bad in this.
Okay, I don't want to fuck this up, per our narrator's advice. I feel like Kuno would respond well to us saying that someone's trying to control. He clearly doesn't want to be controlled. So let's try this. Kuno, listen to me. She's trying to control you, man. We gotta get you out of here, man.
It's okay. The pig's trying to pit us against each other.
Oh,
Not
no.
gonna let him do that.
Fuck.
Idiot, you bungled it up. That's it. You let him off the line. That was a bad, manipulative thing to say. You should understand. I got you this far. I couldn't get you all the way.
Sorry, empathy. I didn't mean to let you down.
Try to fuck my Kuno! Try to fuck my Kuno away! Me and Kuno are tight. We ride for life.
A chill comes over you, the wind from the boulevard south, lashing you for trying to separate them, for trying to take the street out of Kuno.
Let's try again.
You were too pushy last time. Think this through. Try to really understand the psychological bond Kuno has with Kuno S.
Okay, so what's the deal with Kuno S?
Just look. While Kuno has no problem being near you, she always hides behind the fence, afraid for her life. Like she's done something very bad. All in all, Kuno respects madness. You cannot hope to outdo her on that front. You must win yourself a few minutes with him alone.
Fuck you whispering about?
He's whispering too. He's going with it. But watch what...
Fuck you!
If Kuno wants to whisper, he's gonna fucking whisper, okay? Let's whisper, pig.
This is it. You've got him. But be careful. You can still fuck this up.
Oh
Don't
my
make
gosh.
Kuno look bad
I got so he respects. So what did it say? He respects madness, right? Think this through. Try to really understand the psychological bond Kuno has with Kuno S. Kuno has no problem being near you. She always hides behind the fence. Kuno respects madness. But I'm not going to be able to outdo her on that front. I don't know. I have a 50-50 shot, and I don't know which one to go for. On the one hand, she's hiding behind the fence, so like maybe there is something scary about her that I should try to point out to Kuno. I feel like this will just tear them apart again. What's up with her? I know, they seem the same to me too. Let's be more assertive. She's terrifying. Crazy scary.
Crazy? You don't know the half of it. She's not crazy. She's insane. Dangerous. She's smoked a man. She's done people in. Probably even pigs.
Stop talking to him! Kuno, I'm fucking warning you! You're gonna get us into shit!
She understands what you're trying to do.
Yo, see? Did Kuno not tell ya? Kuno told ya. Kuno talks to whoever he wants. Talk, pig. Kuno's got it under control.
He hunches down again.
You did it. They're separated. He's even turned his back to her so she can't read his lips.
Hey, you think she has anything to do with this, dead man?
Yeah, she would have liked to fuck him up, but she didn't. Kuno wasn't around, and C was with Kuno.
Where were you?
Look, Kuno's gonna put you at ease. We didn't do it.
Well, what do you mean? You said that she smoked someone.
Kuno means she killed someone. That's right, C's a killer. Like, actually a killer.
Oh, really? Isn't she too small to overpower someone?
Are you getting this? You think I'm fucking telling you a joke here? How hard do you think it is to kill a fat ass? Sweet talk him, then knife him. She's probably killed a pig too. I mean, I'm pretty sure she has.
Come on, she hasn't killed any cops.
I knew you pigs were too naive for this shit. Good thing Kuno's got her under control. Kuno keeps her calm.
He feels eyes on the back of his head and stops.
The creature peers at you both from over the fence. There is something searching in her eyes. Fear.
You said she's insane?
Yeah, she's psycho. None of that kiddie psycho. Cat burning shit. She does the real deal.
Whoa. Whoa.
Yeah.
He watches it sink in. What's the real deal?
Snuff radio shit. Believe me, pig, you don't want to know.
Is she your sister?
Fuck no, she's not my sister. She's just a stray who got in, like a mad dog or some shit.
A stray?
Yeah, she was just there.
He points at the apartment building behind the fence.
What was that, Kuno?
Dude, you're killing it. I totally messed up this conversation. Didn't get any of this. Nice. All right. I'm glad I'm doing it right. The little one twists her neck, looking at the building.
She was in the hallway, dripping wet, by the fucking shoe rack, in the dark.
Why was she dripping wet?
Kuno's got no fucking idea. Her hair was all wet. I think she pissed on the floor too. She was there for 3 days, in the corner, every time Kuno went out.
You said she got in? How?
I don't know. Someone left the door open. Kuno comes home and she's sleeping under the desk, under the pile of clothes, like a dog.
What about your parents?
Kuno's dad doesn't give a shit. Doesn't even see her there, or thinks it's fucking Kuno. Shit's all on Kuno.
Poor Kuno.
Kuno-S, two of a kind.
Why is she called Kuno S then?
Because she fucking looks like Kuno.
Reasonable. You don't know her name?
No one knows her name. Kuno told you, this shit was psycho killer.
How are you dealing with all of this?
How's Kuno dealing? Kuno's dealing just fine. He doesn't need you fucking with any of it. C doesn't either. Kuno's got this shit under control.
He spits through the gap in his front teeth. You need backup, and I'm here for you.
Listen. C is Kuno's go-to. Kuno's protecting her. You fuck with C, you fuck with Kuno. You threaten her. You threaten to take her away.
This is what it all comes down to. He needs you to take him seriously now.
I'm going to kill you. I'll run when you put the cuffs on her, sneak up on you later, and fuck you up. You understand?
The boy looks you in the eye, black pupils trying to focus.
He may not be able to do it, but he will try. Right now, he believes he will.
I can respect that.
All right, now we can do business.
He's breathing heavily. That took something out of him.
Business?
Yeah, what do you want? Kuno can hook you up with...
He starts, no longer whispering.
Don't hook him up with shit, Kuno.
See, relax. He respects the Kuno. Kuno made him respect the Kuno. You respect the Kuno, you get all kinds of shit. Kuno's gonna get you hooked on illegal narcotics if you run a little errand for the Kuno. Get you hooked, pig. Get his hook in you. Then Kuno gonna get you hooking for more. Cash in big style. Pig hooker. And shit, you can even fuck back in Kuno's kingdom. Kuno saw you sniffing around that fucking pile of Eternite. It's a secret door, okay? Just pull it off and fuck back in there.
Interesting. He concludes the invitation with a benevolent nod. This kid is wild. We're supposed to talk to him about the armor also, right?
Kuno, the fuck do you want with it?
What's in the green? What's in that greenhouse over there?
Dunno. Keep that gardener used to work there.
You mean the young woman by the whirling in rags? That gardener?
Look, Kuno doesn't explain shit. Kuno just says shit.
He looks in the eye and nods, as if agreeing with himself. Is that ladder yours?
No, it's not fucking Kuno's. It's ancient. Look at it.
He thinks you're fucking fool, Kuno. He says you climb the ladder up to your magic tree house.
Get the fuck out of here, pig. Kuno doesn't have a magic tree house.
I might have questions later, but for now, let's talk about something
whatever.
else.
Kuno doesn't give a shit.
I want to discuss the body with you again, Kuno.
The fuck about it.
This is what we wanted. Where's the rest of that armor?
Kuno doesn't give a shit about the armor.
How come?
Kuno's fuck gimp's got one big thing wrong with him. He's a fucking mutant.
A mutant?
Look at him. Fucking growth hormone shit. He's a giant. The armor's too big for any man. Kuno doesn't give a shit about that freak armor. Kuno threw that shit away.
Oh, come on. He's just pretending that he doesn't care because he's too small for the armor.
You're just too small for the armor.
Get the fuck out of here trying to fuck on me with that midget shit. Kuno's 12. He's huge.
I'm going to put this game on YouTube and I'm just going to get absolutely fucked by YouTube. I can feel it.
What are you? Fucking 80? When Kuno's 80, Kuno can fit 4 of you in Kuno. Fuck out of here.
Trying to fuck on Kuno. Fuck out of here.
Okay, all right. Hey. What? Bye monetization. What do you mean you threw it away?
Kuno tried to get the helmet on. It was too big.
He performs a kickoff on the imaginary helmet.
Kuno kicked that shit in the sea. Rugby
You threw it in
style.
the sea?
That shit means nothing to Kuno. Yeah, that shit means nothing to Kuno. Kuno doesn't give a shit about material shit. Kuno's a fucking monk. You wanna fuck on someone about that armor? Go fuck the mustached union fuck. The jolly troubadour shit at the gate.
Who do you mean, troubadour?
Yeah, cock and boot. You know that jolly union cow fucker? Came around talking about cows or some shit? Came around pretending like he cares about cows? So yeah, he's the one you want to talk to. He's fucking crazy about that armor shit. Coming here pretending like he likes cows. Trying to catch a peep at Kuno's armor. Go to the gate. Ask him yourself.
Pretend like he's into cows? Is that slang?
Yes, this troubadour has it. You can feel it.
I think Kim already kind of answered this, but why not?
Fuck are you talking about? What is this contusion shit?
He says you're stupid, Kuno. They want to make you stupid again.
Hey, I hate words too.
Words are fucking shit. Make you stupid. Kuno's got his own words now. Kuno words. You're testing Kuno's patience here.
Get lost.
Alright, I'm off.
Kuno doesn't fucking...
Okay, hold on. Let's go to that pile of... Because he's right. I did notice there's like a pile of like fertilizer or something over here. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Where was that? Yeah, there was like a pile of fertilizer that he said had drugs in it. I want drugs. How come it still says I don't have my shoe? I found my shoe. I'm wearing the fucking shoe. Right? Aren't I? Look it! I'm wearing shoes! How come the game's not giving me credit for finding my shoe? Where was that stuff? Because there was that... I do remember seeing like a pile of whatever he was calling it, like Aethernite or whatever. And I think he said there was like drugs in there. I want to find the drugs. The letter R wears a crown on the ribbon below, a light above descending. Wait, hold on. I gotta watch the replay of what just happened because I didn't catch the message that came up. Autosave. Okay. Fuck the place. Does anyone remember where... Does anyone remember where that... There was like a pile of stuff. I know what he's talking about. I should have asked more questions. We were sniffing around it earlier. Let's maybe look at this panel here.
The pile of Eternite
Yeah.
looks stranger now that Kuno told you about his pad.
Why am I looking at this pile of roofing material?
Because, unless Kuno lied, you should just be able to pull the panels aside. There it is. You see a shabby little door.
So this is the shack Kuno mentioned. Let's take a look inside there.
An empty tube of magnesolum, magnesium supplement. A silver plate with traces of bone yellow powder.
Be still, my beating heart. It's amphetamine. Sweet amphetamine. The lieutenant isn't studying the powder in the mirror. He's studying you.
Hear me out. I've heard amphetamines make you a really good detective. Are you a really good detective?
No, I'm just a regular detective, thank you very much.
Listen, I wasn't thinking about taking it, I swear. I was just thinking about justice.
Of course, detective. Swift justice. Don't worry, we don't have to investigate every trace of narcotics.
The lieutenant points to the ladder in the corner.
Yeah, swift, lightning justice. Faster, harder, justicer.
See that ladder there? It's probably another way into the industrial harbor, no? A secret path the local kids use.
Well, hold on. Hold your horses, main character. Let's look at these things while we're up here. This doorway is going to collapse soon. Restoration pillars keep the ruins together.
Looks like someone left his tarpaulin cloak hanging on the railing here. Man down, a trooper has been left behind the enemy lines. You could swear it's more of an instinct than anything else, but you know it's a cop's cloak.
A cop's cloak. It's a cop's cloak.
Yes, it's probably yours. It bears the RCM insignia, and you have a habit of being careless with your equipment.
He judges the drop.
You could probably make the jump. You look like you've done some track and field in your day.
Well, obviously we have to do... Wait. It's very, very low chance that we're going to be able to do this. Why does he think that we can do this? 3%? Do you really think this cloak is mine? Should I go for it? Jump?
The cloak? I do think it's yours, yes. As to whether you should go for it?
He looks over the ledge at the cold pavement below. So you're saying there's a chance?
Well, it doesn't seem too dangerous. 2 meter stops. Whenever you're ready to do it, I'll be right behind you.
All right, whatever. We'll just do it. Should I save? I can't save. Oh God.
Nope, no. That's still too high. What were you thinking? You're not a gymnast. You're a boxer. And you've climbed way too high up here.
It's funny that I got 2 different... Right, I can't do it right now. I'll just make the jump next time.
Sure. Just be careful, okay? Looks like you almost strained a muscle there.
Look around.
The wind is aggressive up here. The lieutenant looks at the enormous crane towering in the distance over the container yard. The look in his eyes is a mix of the engineer-like interest and the wonder of a 6-year-old seeing a horse for the first time.
Let him have his moment of wonder.
His eyes trace the crane's contour, as if trying to memorize its majestic shape. Then he notices your gaze.
Yes. We were in the middle of something. Your clock.
Yeah, not right now. I think the game kind of knows that you're gonna miss that jump. I love the art style in this game. It looks like a comic book. It totally does. It's like a painting almost. It's beautiful. Is there anything else to do up here? Can we get... Postcard. This postcard depicts an ill-advised residential area overlooking the Jamrock Quarter. 13-story buildings line the hillside like sarcophagi, and an ominous fog already rising from behind. These are the last boom years. In 39, the project fails catastrophically, leaving behind an opiate and hepatitis B infested slum. Cool. I mean, can I go here? Doesn't really look like it. All right, let's get out of here. Everything looks like it was carefully drawn and painted, not necessarily animated. Yeah, it's a really, really unique. I mean, it really works for the style of game it is too. All right, I don't know if we did everything that we were supposed to do here, but it's okay. That feels like an optional thing anyway, since we had to get it out of Kuno. Okay. We've got some more people we can go talk to. We also need to... We need to report our badge missing. I wonder how we do that. Well, I guess let's just move to... Why is this not counting? If anyone wants to tell me why I can't get my find other shoe mission to go into the done category, I won't hate you for giving me some help on that. That's a backseating allowed prompt from me. The radio in his motor car. I wonder if this is the same radio. This is probably this. Okay, so this radio is probably this. It's probably the same radio for both tasks. Okay, well, let's just kind of get moving, and then I'm sure we'll run into things as they come. I wonder if this is his car.
Before you stands a motor carriage. The bodywork is covered in blue and white livery, bearing the number 57. Vapor emanates from the large engine on the back of the vehicle. It hasn't had time to cool off yet. In the cabin, you are welcomed by a set of steering levers, a radio microphone on a hook, a pull-out toolbox under the seat, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
Kim, what are we looking at? What is this machine?
This is the Kupris Kinema, my motor carriage. You can use the toolbox and the radio if you'd like.
Motor carriage, motor carriage. Something bad with a motor carriage. A dark lump rises in your throat.
What is this sinking feeling I have with the words motor carriage?
Nothing, nothing. It's probably nothing. Forget I brought it up. Please proceed with the carefree lollygagging. In the cabin, you see a set of steering levers, a radio on a hook, a pull-out tool. The frequency tableau lights up, and the green button labeled Prime Line glows like a feline eye. And then you hear the soft purr of electrical kittens. Radio waves cast far and wide over the metropolis. A woman's voice greets you through the static.
This is Precinct 57. Hello, Lieutenant. How may I assist you?
Hello, Alice. Please assist our colleague from the 41st precinct here. I'm putting him on.
Come in, Delta 10. This is Firewalker. Copy.
This is Officer Alice Demetri, Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
You could swear she was friendlier with the lieutenant. I need you to connect me to a civilian. A Sylvie. She may have reported a murder.
Of course. What is the number, officer?
Kim, didn't Gart give you Sylvie's number?
Yes, hold on. Her number is 005 1944 298.
Received. Hold on, officer.
Good work, Kim. Just another day for us, two police officers. Start slapping a marching rhythm on your thighs.
Give it a minute. She might be busy at the moment. Takes a bit to get to the phone.
Just wait. Relax.
Officer, I have Sylvie Malaika on the line for you. Yes, hello?
A female voice greets you through static. It sounds like she's a million miles away from here. Hello, this is the police calling. I have some questions for you about your last days at work. Actually, I kind of like the second one better. Sylvie, I believe we've met before. This is me, a detective from the Whirling in Rags.
Oh, right. Hello, officer. What can I do for you?
You can hear resentment in her tone. She's not thrilled to be talking to you again.
Everybody hates me.
There is no resentment in her tone. She wants you to ask her out. No question about it.
Which is it? Let's start with this. Hey, do you want to grab a cup of coffee with me sometime?
No, absolutely not.
Ouch. That's like 20 points of pride damage right there, buddy.
Was it you who called the police?
No, not me.
Okay, but why didn't you call? Didn't a corpse behind your workplace bother you?
What? Of course it bothered me. But I thought the union already knew about the corpse.
I meant us, like you should have called the police.
No one calls the police. The union would get angry.
What do you mean by that?
You know, what the union says goes. People listen to them and they take care of their own, which is like everyone here.
Garbage.
Wait, Kim, let me lower my microphone. Is she speaking the truth? The union is the law around here?
Legally, no. In reality, yes. Martinez is de facto policed by the dock workers' union.
Words are not necessary to feel the lieutenant's discontent for the situation.
Pick my radio back up here. Tell me, why exactly did you let a corpse hang in your own backyard for weeks instead of calling us?
I didn't want to get in trouble with the others.
Push her further. Show her the error of her ways.
And for turning me down. The date.
No, don't push her. It sounds as if she's about to cry.
I see. Don't worry about it. I understand.
You do? Oh. What else can I do for you?
Do you know who made the call?
No, sorry. I don't. Not a lot of people have phones around here. Copper thieves take the wires. People don't have the money to have the cables put in again. They use the union's phone, or the one on the coast.
It was someone else. We'll find them sooner or later, officer. It just might take a while.
Okay, next question.
Yeah, go on.
You quit your job at the Whirling place. Why?
You mean, why did I leave the bar? Honestly, I'm not really comfortable discussing it with you, sir.
All right. I won't push you on this, but are you ever coming back to work?
Maybe, I don't know. I just know I have to take some time off right now.
Lastly, and most importantly, have you seen my gun?
Please, no. Not this again. Everyone saw your cool gun, detective.
What? I showed you my gun? When did that happen?
You were trying to impress some people with it. Everyone was eating, and...
She stops hesitantly, not sure if she should continue.
Sounds like it's going to be bad. Do you really want to know?
And what? What did I do?
You were waving it around in everyone's face, begging them to describe it. You said it calms you, and then you started making suicide jokes. It got pretty graphic.
This video is definitely going to be demonetized.
Some poor sod was trying to eat his pudding while you were screaming, spit flying, imitating the mercy shot right next to him. Spat some in his food. I don't think he touched it after. People tried to back away from you or even slip out of the door, but you screamed, "I am the goddamned law, and you have to listen to me. You are all suspects in a murder investigation."
Yes. But what happened to my gun?
No idea. All I know is next you were waving around money instead, saying things like big bucks cannot lie and guns can't buy money, but money can always buy guns. It almost looked like you pawned it, but believe me, I did not ask.
I think I've got everything I need, thanks.
I do hope so. Please, don't call me again. Bye.
Yes, you have obviously done something to upset her at the Whirling in Rags when she was still working there.
Wait. Before you go, you're mad at me, right? Tell me, what did I do? I can't remember anything.
I'm not mad, it's just... You were so drunk and so emotional all the time, and then the skua thing happened. It just made me want to quit.
The skua thing?
The stuffed bird, the great skua. You threw it against the wall while screaming, "Fuck that bird," and laughing like a maniac. I think you said it had been giving you shit ever since you got there.
I don't even know what to say. Why do I always end up screwing everything up?
It was a pretty bird. There since I started working in whirling. I really liked her. We call her Scotty.
There's genuine sadness in her voice.
So you're telling me that I was the one who made you want to quit?
Yes, obviously. You were the worst client I've ever seen. And I had seen so many assholes in this place. I've had sailors fighting, union guys grabbing my ass, kids stealing booze. Once a guy was glued to the karaoke machine every night for 2 months. But you...
I think I've heard enough.
I bet.
Thank you for talking with me, and take care, and thank you for talking with me.
You hear a sigh of relief on the other end of the radio. Wordless, the call breaks. Then, the already familiar voice.
Anything else I can help you with, officer?
Could you connect me to the 41st precinct? I have something I need to report.
Just a second, officer.
She puts you on hold, the static crackling softly like a bonfire. After a while, you hear an old man greet you from the radio. His rattly voice is oddly familiar.
10-2, 10-5. This is 41st. Come in. Over.
A scrawny old man sits in a dusty cubicle, smoking, with a large white rectangle sewn on his vest. In front of him is a box-shaped apparatus with an array of wires and antennas. The radio switchboard.
Hi, this is me, and I work at your station.
10-4, what's your status? Over.
It's not good.
10-18, 10-20, over.
Please just talk human to me. These numbers mean nothing.
State your message, sir. Over.
I need to report my badge missing.
But you said... never mind.
I looked the wrong way. Sorry, I'm inverted.
10-9, repeat message. Over.
My badge. I can't find it, anywhere. Basically, it's gone.
10-4, message received. This is a very serious situation. I need to 10-22 the captain. Over.
1022, the captain. This sounds bad. Bad and scary. Like being called to the headmaster's office in school.
Is it him? What does he want?
Says he lost his badge and needs to report it.
He what? He lost his badge?
Who lost his badge?
Dick fucking Mullen. Who do you think?
It's Officer Dick Mullen from the bestseller Dick Mullen and the Lost Identity.
He says, fighting off laughter.
Dick Mullen is not your name. It's the name of a fictional detective who would not lose his badge. Defend yourself. Immediately. They're laughing at you.
Ha ha, officer has lost his badge. Ha ha. Like I'm the first cop to ever misplace his badge.
He says this has probably happened to other policemen before him and laughs sarcastically.
Oh goddamn it. Is he fucking kidding? The whole station's gonna be dicked for this.
Satellite Officer Vikmar is wondering if you might be joking and adds that this tarnishes the reputation of the entire station. Over.
Mullen dicked us.
Can we just move on? I want to get this reported and be done with it. Over.
10-4, I hear you, officer. I'm just going to make a note here that you are in pursuit of your misplaced badge. Over.
Fuck me. Mac, come here. You've got to hear this. Dick Mullen lost his badge.
What's going on?
Super Cop here lost his badge.
He lost his what now? His badge. He lost his goddamn fucking badge.
Could you all stop saying lost his badge for a moment? Over.
He asks you to please stop saying he lost his badge.
Why? Did he find it?
The room at the end of the line erupts in volcanic laughter.
Sergeant Person was wondering if you found your badge yet. Over.
You don't have a comeback. Sorry. It's hard to think like this.
He's not replying. Looks like he's still looking for it.
You can hear laughter in the background. Hey, enough with this now. I have other things I need to discuss.
10-9, come again. I didn't get that. Over.
The animated conversation in the back is making it difficult for him to hear you.
New heights even for Captain Sober.
Ask him. Ask him if he's lost his gun, too.
The room roars with laughter.
Sergeant Orson wants to know if you lost your gun too. Over.
Oh, fuck.
I know that this is... I don't even want to do this. Actually, yeah, why not?
Even before you can get the words out, everything gets scrambled in your brain.
No, of course I didn't lose my gun. Fuck it. Fuck. I didn't lose my gun.
He says he didn't lose his gun. Or his fun, whatever that means.
Ask him to describe it. His gun. Not his fun. Just the gun will do.
Satellite Officer McLean requests a description of your weapon.
The fuck do you need a gun for? Look at the pythons on your arms. You are a gun. The biggest one in the world. Oh, request a description, huh? We'll give him one. Describe the plasma gun.
Trick question, asshole. I'm a martial artist and my entire body is one big gun.
He says he's a living weapon and we are trying to trick him.
Host in heaven. Did he lose his gun and his mind?
Dear God, he lost his gun. Oh my, I can't.
This isn't really a laughing matter.
Mac can face a giant of Coco Nur by himself, but Disco here made him piss his pants.
Oh, I can't. Fuck. He lost his ass, but he still got his wiener.
I'm not going to.
Ask him.
Sergeant Orson here is wondering if you are still in possession of your genitalia. Over.
Now is a good time to say fuck and ass and so on. That'll make this all right.
I'm not going to read this one out loud, but I am going to say this.
That's a negative. Not going to say that. Over.
What's he saying? Share with the class.
He said he sodomized your mother.
The prick ate Mama's vanilla waffles at the captain's birthday party. Some nerve he's got.
Sure her vanilla waffles were the only thing he ate?
Shut up, Chester. This isn't funny. This is my mom we're talking about. Tell him to apologize right now.
Sergeant Orson requests that you apologize for the claims that you made about his mother. Over.
Okay, alright, hey, tell him I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It was just a banter. I thought this is like what cops did.
He says he's sorry and didn't mean nothing by it.
Okay. Tell him
to find his goddamn badge and gun. That's the only thing that matters here.
Satellite Officer...
I heard him. I'm on it.
10-4, affirmative. Officer is in pursuit of his firearm.
Oh, God,
The man is fighting back tears.
Officer, do you need further assistance? Over.
This might sound odd, but I also have some personal details I would like to discuss. Over.
Okay, 10-4, sir. I hear you. Relay your question. Over.
Wait. Before you say anything stupid, think it through.
What's there to think about?
You're going to be looking at a straitjacket if you tell everyone you lost your memory. Be smart about this. Ask if he's there alone.
I know he's not there. I know he's not there alone.
10-4, sir. I'm not hearing your question.
I wanted to know if you've got my badge description right in the report. Could you read that back to me, please? My name, rank, date of birth.
What? What is it? He's still on the line?
He wants to verify the information on his badge.
But of course, it says Dick Mullen, High General of the Revacholian Cavalry Force.
Tell him to stop wasting time.
What do you need, sir? Over.
Please refer to me with my full name in the future.
10-9, repeat message. I didn't get that, sir. Over.
Stop calling me sir and just use my real goddamn name.
What? What is it? What can he possibly still want from us?
He seems intoxicated and keeps asking me to call him by his name.
Mullen's drunk and emotionally aggressive. That's new.
Wrap it up. Don't indulge in his drunken antics.
Yeah, let's just wrap this up.
Understood, sir. Over.
That's all for now.
Roger that. 10-10. Over and out.
18 kilometers to the south, in the 41st Precinct's relay booth, a small crowd has gathered around Communication Officer Jules Oldboy Pidier, around a dozen cops. The small room is filled with cigarette smoke, abuzz with laughter, when Officer Judith Minot enters. Her left arm is in bandages, and her hair trimmed short.
What is going on here? Did something happen?
She asks, startled. Jean Vicmer turns to her and says,
What happened is my partner made contact. It's not good. He's lost his badge and his sidearm. He seemed confused, delirious even.
He stops to think.
Mac, the torso Torson, is finger-fucking his fist, laughing hoarsely and apparently telling some dirty story to his partner, Chester McLean, near the entrance.
Yeah, Mullen was fucked, alright. Sounded fucking drunk to me.
Yeah, Mac's right. That was some gnarly shit there.
Enough! None of this is funny. It's fucking sad. That's what it is. He's a cop. He's one of us, goddamn this.
We must help him.
Minot looks down at her neatly polished black shoes. There's a quiet firmness to her voice when she speaks.
Yeah? How do you fucking plan to do that, huh? Get him off the drink? Go jogging with him in the morning and get him on carrot juice? He's a lost man.
I just know we can't give up on him when he's at his weakest. He wouldn't.
The crowd in the room has started fidgeting uncomfortably. Someone's trying to slip out unnoticed.
Mac, man the door. You know what he told me? I don't want to get better. I want to get worse. Those were his words.
He sighs heavily and turns to address the room.
This shit does not leave this room. Not a word of this to the captain. Or anyone else. We'll give him a couple of days to pull his shit together.
I guess I can hold off the report for a few days.
Old boy lights another cigarette.
Good. Okay, everybody. Nothing but a prank call here. We all got our laughs. Now get back to work.
Far north, on the other side of the motorway, the officer quietly hunches with his hand in the motor carriage.
Some great tectonic force has cracked the pavement like an eggshell.
The worn and beaten wooden planks of the bench do not look overly comforting.
We can sit on benches after we've solved the murder. Let's go.
You can revisit the bench if you ever need to pass the time when Lieutenant Kitsuragi is gone.
Well, that went well.
This Post Lavantorie mail collection box has been heavily vandalized with graffito. A closer inspection reveals 2 bullet holes in the front.
Ah, good mail delivery box. Oh, I did not mean to... That was a genuine accident.
There is a hollow, saddened ring as you kick the Lavantorie mail.
That was an accident. I didn't mean to kick it.
In disbelief even. Your toe has suffered damage. It hurts.
That was an accident. I didn't mean to do that. I'm nice to things.
Cool. You really showed that mail collection box.
The lieutenant pats the box on the head, ever so slightly, before walking away.
I'm sorry, mailbox. I'm sorry, it was an accident. This book has a rose, a pistol, and a half-naked dame on its cover. On this cover stands a very muscular man surrounded by flames. This book is about pate. This book, you don't really understand what it's about, nor does it seem important. A book about word I don't know culture. It promotes freedom and roaming upstream. A book about the future. The government reads your mind using radio technology.
Hello, sir. Step right in. The store is open.
A young girl with chubby red cheeks waves at you, smiling. Her nose is also red from the cold. Hello?
Are you interested in a new and exciting book?
She stomps her feet to feel warmer. Is it okay if I ask you some questions?
Okay, sir. I'll try to answer any questions you have. I hope they're about books.
What is your name?
My name is Annette, sir. My mum, her name is Plaisance. She owns the store. She's inside minding the register or organising the stock.
The girl gazes at the window, then suddenly jolts, her eyes wide as if recalling something.
Feel free to step in and browse our wares.
And you're standing out here in the cold
I'm
because...
signalling that the store is open. Otherwise, people might not know. They'd miss out on the crime, romance, and biographies of famous people.
A sudden gush of wind turns the pages of the books on the counters. She covers her face, smiling. But she's cold.
You're cold. Can I help you in some way?
Kind of you to offer, sir.
She doesn't know what else to say.
What could you do to help her anyway?
You're such a good trooper. You are. Already learning the value of hard work. Let's do this one instead. I should have a word with the store owner, maybe?
Oh, no, sir. I'm happy to help Mum by luring in customers. Besides, I have some hot juice in my vacuum bottle to keep warm.
It did say gush of wind. I didn't even notice that. That's funny. Yeah. A gush of wind. Kind of moist word for the wind. Shouldn't you, like, be at school or something?
I do my studies at home at the moment. I have to help Mum keep this place running.
Well, school's pretty stupid, so you're lucky to not be
Mum
there.
says it's necessary to do both because it builds character. Mum says a proper worker is dutiful. That's how you get ahead in life. You succeed.
And how's the business going?
Mum says it's peachy. She was a little afraid at first. There's talk about this house being cursed.
Behind her, the window has been boarded up. You sense the boards creaking, twisting for a second, and some kind of doubt in her tense shoulders.
Cursed? In what way?
Cursed in the way that makes them say that no business has ever really thrived here, sir. That they all go...
Ass up.
I wouldn't really say it like that, but I guess so.
She blushes. This sounds rather serious. I should probably look into this.
We can go into the bookstore and ask about the case, but I don't see much more to look into here.
Yes. Please do also look at our wares inside. The postcards and board games are there, sir.
How does this curse manifest itself?
It does not manifest itself in any way. It does not exist. I liked it better when we were talking about whether it's appropriate to stand out in the freezing weather.
But Kim, the plasmic manifestations...
No such thing.
The lieutenant stands at your side, stern and serious.
Anything else you wanted to talk about, sir?
What do you know about the other failed businesses?
Nothing really, sir. Mum doesn't allow me to sneak around in the back rooms or the cellar. I don't really know what's there.
She looks a bit disappointed. Oh, I already... Sorry. Enough about the curse for now.
Maybe I can tell you about some of our books instead.
Well, what's this crime business?
Crime fiction is about murders or burglaries or things like that, and the work of a policeman or a private detective who's trying to solve a crime and catch the criminals.
Okay, I get it. Crime, murder gets the people going.
And it's kind of like a puzzle too. You can guess who the criminal is or how the good guys are going to catch him.
Well, you know, I'm a policeman myself, by the way.
You don't look much like a policeman.
She examines you, as if to find something policeman-like. Oh, huh? Well, what does a cop look like, then?
Didn't mean to offend, sir. Sorry, sir. It's just that you don't look like Dick Mullen.
She points to a book cover, on which you see a strapping Vespertine officer. He stands grimly over the body of a dead woman. It's not your body that's important in police work anyway. It's your...
head, yes.
No, it's your soul. Your blue soul. No, your resilience.
Soul. That Mullen guy looks like a Hampelman. Who could respect that face? It's not even drawn correctly. He lacks soul.
I'm not sure I understand.
A policeman's got to have the right stuff, an ingrained sense of the law. No one would follow a weakling like Mullen.
If you say so, sir. He's just a fictional character. He's no match for your soul.
No, we're not Dick Mullen. They were making fun of us on the radio call. Dick Mullen is a famous detective, a famous fictional detective that's incredibly competent and good at their job. And they were comparing us to Dick Mullen because we are the opposite. So yeah, our character's name is not Dick Mullen.
Maybe you can show me some real police work, sir. Like in the books.
Okay, I'm gonna do something now.
The girl keeps her hands folded, hidden. Why is that?
Hey, why do you keep your hands folded?
What do you mean, sir?
She looks wary.
She knows where this is going.
Hey, K-John. Welcome to the stream. You don't need to be worried. I'm here to help.
She looks around anxiously. Her hands remain folded in front of her. She doesn't want to show them. The lieutenant stands by, looking at the two of you with little interest. A facade of true professionalism. He is far more intrigued by the situation than his poise reveals.
It's okay.
She brings out her reddened hands, her nails frayed, nearly chewed down to the flesh.
You bite your nails.
And you knew this from me keeping my hands folded?
She shoots you a suspicious glance. It's super simple for a detective such as myself.
Well, that proves nothing. Anyone could do an easy deduction like that.
Her eyes flash with defiance. She's not impressed.
She actually is impressed. This is more like a defensive reflex.
Want more? I bet I can figure out why you bite your nails. I got a few reasons in mind.
She nods, half provocative, half enthusiastic.
You're uptight because your mother and the pressure she's putting on you.
Maybe so, sir. Okay, I know it's a bad habit, and I shouldn't.
Either way, another ace deduction by the number one detective in
It
town.
was okay, sir.
She's still got a rebellious streak.
There's more that can be achieved here. Ask her to do the same.
You think so? Fine. Do better. Deduce something about me.
You're quite sober.
She snaps back quickly.
The lieutenant does not flinch at the comment. He does not flinch even a single bit. He is intensely not flinching. It takes effort.
Wait. How do you know I'm usually not?
Because you usually aren't.
I'm also sad and my head hurts.
I'm sorry, sir. I hope things get better soon.
She looks you in the eye, a gleam of sympathy on her face.
There she stands, swaying on her feet, assaulted by the early spring breeze. She smiles at you. The whole situation suddenly feels familiar, somehow. Because you know each other. She's been talking to you so openly because you've talked before.
Hang on. So you know me. We've met before.
Yes, I stand in this spot all the time.
She sways back and forth on her feet.
You've been running around all week without your shirt on, sir. Telling people about being a star or something. I don't really understand who those stars are.
Did I ever talk to you?
Of course, you've stopped by a few times. You certainly look better than the last time I saw you.
What do you mean better? I look like shit.
Yeah, but you don't have party eyes anymore.
Party eyes. Yes, of course. That makes sense.
Kim, hush.
I'm not surprised children have seen you running around with party eyes on, he thinks. Not at all.
Party eyes?
You know, like a cat in the dark, all big and wide-eyed. It certainly looks odd on a man.
The swiveling eyes of a loony drug addict. That is what she meant. You were probably gurning too. Fuck yeah. You should get some party eyes right now. Snap those sequins on you, boy.
Does that mean I've been partaking in narcotics?
Oh, baby, that's not what you have to worry about. Worry about the important thing.
So why didn't you tell me you knew me to begin with?
I didn't know I had to do that.
Thanks. I've learned something about myself today.
I'm glad I could help you, sir.
Okay, see you around. Let's go check out the cursed store.
A small mountain of colorful board game boxes. There are numerous types of games for all ages. A lot of shelf space seems to be taken up by Wirral-related merchandise.
Sorry, I don't care about that.
The display rack is brimming with worn paperbacks featuring an extremely muscular, sword-wielding barbarian on the cover. Nearly all the titles contain the word Hyundai somewhere.
Welcome to Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People. My name is Plaisance.
The clerk extends a greeting.
Be welcome, and please take responsibility for the energy you bring into this space.
Thanks for the lurk, Blustery. And thanks for giving K-John those updates. Those are better than I could have done.
A golden pendant hangs around the woman's neck in the shape of what looks like a tiny fish head trapped in amber.
A curious pendant you're wearing.
Oh yes, helps to have an anchor in these times.
She clutches the pendant and narrows her eyes as well. So are you the owner of the store?
I am the proudest owner of our little shop of culture.
Her voice is high-pitched, as if to give it more penetration.
She has fine-tuned her voice to find the most welcoming approach for attracting new customers. It doesn't work.
The girl outside mentioned that this place is cursed.
Cursed? have a word with her. This place is not cursed. It has a robustly magnetic energy. Good for commercial activity. My business is thriving, sir.
Doesn't feel like it's thriving. Feels ghostly.
Yeah, your daughter. She's the one standing outside the store, right?
Annette, yes, my daughter. I hope she wasn't slacking off again with her nose in science fiction. Tell me, was she at her post doing her job like a proper girl?
Of course. Yes, of course.
Wonderful. Did you talk to her?
Oh, I did not mean to take a screenshot. My bad. Yes.
Great. On a scale of 1 to 10, how compelled were you to buy books after talking with her?
Her opinion of her daughter depends on how well she lured you into the store.
10. She's very polite and helpful.
My precious, her dedication brings joy to my heart. If you have children, I hope they turn out as great as my Annette.
All this pressure has made her really anxious. You know she's been chewing her nails?
God. I've told her not to do that. It's such a disgusting habit. She'll get over it. Anxiety is a part of life.
A part of hers, too, clearly.
I don't think she can do anything about it.
She can, if she has enough willpower. This is what's called growing pains. Life isn't easy. Life doesn't give breaks.
Come on, ma'am. It's obvious she can't do anything about it. You are placing an unnecessary burden on a young child.
Thank you, Kim. That is true. Obviously, even I know that, and I usually don't know anything.
She stands stiff and severe, silently fuming. 10 or so seconds pass without change. This is a person coming to terms with a new reality, one where they are wrong. It's not easy.
Oh no. Hold on. I need to invite her inside and apologize. She must be freezing out there. There. I don't know what to say to you. My husband, he tries to teach me business lessons. I have what my mother called a dull mind. All this stress.
She stops, but her mouth keeps moving.
It sounds like both the husband and the mother treat her the way she treats Annette.
You're like Annette to your husband and your mother.
Oh, well, my mother was horrible, of course. Absolutely perverse energies around that person. But my husband...
She shakes her head.
My husband is completely different, of course.
She told me she doesn't go to school anymore.
She's been too busy helping me here. So she studied at home this trimester. This is a temporary solution, of course. I assure you, I of all people understand the importance of education. She will be back in school the moment the store takes off.
Is this husband Annette's father?
Yes. My husband is a successful entrepreneur east of the river. If only he were more involved in the business we're running up here. No matter. Soon we'll both be off for Grand Couronne.
Wait, Grand Couronne? What's that?
It's a proper place to live. One of the most peaceful neighbourhoods east of Jamrock. You may know it for its massive housing projects. Most of the buildings are empty at the moment. It's a great opportunity to get ahead of the crowds. Better times ahead for sure.
And your husband's also involved with the bookstore?
He made the initial investment. Since then, he's been what you might call a silent partner.
Alright, I had something else in mind.
The woman looks aloof. Her features much softer. Occasionally she glances at her daughter's silhouette.
I don't really want a book. Farewell for now, book peddler. What's behind these curtains? I'm still looking into this curse, y'all.
You see a set of tattered curtains blocking the way to another room. A strange cage-like trinket dangles from the curtains.
Excuse me, officer. The back room is strictly for employees only.
You see some kind of charm, an irregular polyhedron assembled from bones, sticks, and straw. Inside, a disturbing fish head with empty eye sockets stares at you. Aside from poking at it suspiciously, there is nothing else to do with the fish head charm at this time. The curtains remain shut before you. Just as you're about to pull apart the curtains, the petrified voice of the shop owner cries out once more.
Sir, don't touch that. I told you it's off limits for the customers.
Her hand is closed around her pendant, her fingers nervously playing with the talisman.
Parapsychologically speaking, we're done if you decide to open them. I won't be held responsible for the consequences. It's too dangerous.
She looks away, mumbling. Why is everyone always messing with the curtains? Why can't they just buy books like normal people?
Is this about the curse? Is that why you're afraid?
No, it's just a storeroom for the employees, I told you. Now please step away from the curtains.
Ma'am, this is different. I'm a police officer. I need to get in there.
Why? It's not like anyone was killed there.
She stops abruptly as her hand flies over her mouth, baffled by her own bluntness.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to be so impolite. Just please don't go there. I can't allow that.
But
Worse and unleash the powers.
Let me talk, okay? Because I sense this place calling for me. I must investigate beyond the threshold.
You do? My God, even more reasons not to mess with the curtains. Just step away, dear sir.
I don't care. You can't stop me. I'll open them.
No! Please just talk to me, officer. Come here and let's talk this through before you decide to do anything extreme.
Lies. Rip them open, we say. There is something mysterious about the curtains. Be careful. The curtains, tattered with age and covered in dust, hang before you, as if taunting you.
Can I save? I can't save? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna pull apart the curtains. I don't know what's gonna happen. Hopefully it auto-saved at some point.
You see a dimly lit room full of dusty furniture and trash. A doorway stands in the back, covered in dozens of scary little cage-like trinkets, your shadow looming over it like an omen.
I warned you. You're unleashing forces beyond your understanding.
Ghostly silhouettes of hair dryers. A vaguely androgynous portrait of a man. Let's do a let's save the game here. Actually, let's do a quick save.
A heavy door with a missing handle stands before you, covered in dozens, if not hundreds, of little oddly shaped trinkets and charms. It appears to be locked. What if you just break it down?
Let's bust this thing down. Oh, we did not do it successfully. We are going to take damage.
Ow, shoot. Whose moronic idea was it to just run through the door? Don't you know that things like that hurt?
Oh god. Oh, this really wasn't the best idea, was it?
Are you alright?
Lieutenant said...
Pretty intense and painful, I must admit.
What is going on there? Are you really trying to break down the back door?
Ma'am, I have everything under control.
I warn you, don't tempt the spirits, officer. Don't tempt the spirits, or you'll damage the holy wards on the door.
It barely looks like you've done any damage to the door, however. It's still locked and closed, covered in dozens of little charms and trinkets. Only an echo. No one is there. That's right. Take in your surroundings. You need to have a solid ground and a proper posture if you want to succeed. The room is dimly lit and littered with old barbershop rubbish, but the path to the door is clear. It's made of a solid block of wood, but it has stood there for ages. The hinges are old and coated with a carmine layer of rust. It should be doable. That's right. Take in your surroundings. Steady breathing. Solid core. You've got this. With one shoulder forward, you're ready to smash into the door like a battering ram. The room is dim. It's made of a solid block of wood.
Let's try
It
again.
has stood there for ages.
Okay, we got it.
The hinges are old and coated with a carmine layer.
Whoa, wait!
It should be doable.
I rolled...
You smash into the wood and see a small crack appear on the door frame. It's going to take one more try to break through to the other side.
We don't have any health.
You're not thinking of trying again, are you?
I mean, well, I don't know if it's worth trying, because, like, if we take damage, I think we'll, like, die. Oh, unless... Well, it's not looking like there's going to be a problem here. Hands up, now! If we take damage, that's not good.
Bent metal, broken glass. Your path lies strewn with the broken forms of everyday objects. You are the destroyer, the bane of inanimate matter.
Gaze upon me, stuff and despair.
Kudos.
Sand is dripping from a punching bag. Sitius Fortis, the rest is worn off. Sorry, you all can't see this, but Kim wants to talk to me.
What is this place?
The lieutenant stares at the dusty training equipment. No idea, Kim. But my head hurts. My head hurts bad.
We don't have to explore an abandoned gym, you know? Besides, no one's been here in ages. I doubt the electricity still works. We should find a flashlight if we want to go on. There should be one in my kinema.
An eerie feeling rises in your chest.
What if there's a reason why no one's been here for ages?
Yes, because it's closed. No need to look for supernatural explanations where a banal one will do. Now, let's go get the flashlight, shall we?
A barbell lies on the floor. The color has worn off its weight plates. It's 60 kilograms. Your triceps hum at the sight of these weights. Show the world what kind of beast it's dealing with. Lift them. Why does it feel so familiar?
Oh, I can't do this. I'm gonna get hurt. Is this familiar because I'm a
No,
weightlifter?
it's not that. It's the stale smell of rubber, the squeaky sound of sneakers, your bruised knee against the mat, and the whistle. Then the feeling is gone.
Okay, so maybe I'm a wrestler. But if we do this, we're gonna get injured, so we're gonna not do it. We do need to get some healing stuff soon. Oh yeah, we should also level up. Let's do this. Okay, anything else in here? I guess we got to come back here with a flashlight, and I think that he was referring to his car just now. Let's talk to this lady since we destroyed her door.
You broke down the back door, the wards, the door. It's all gone now. Dark psychic energy leeching onto my shop.
Sometimes it's necessary to resort to extreme measures.
I suppose it's all over now. I guess there's no escape.
What are you talking about? It's just a door.
Just a door? This place is cursed, detective. They don't call it the doomed commercial area for nothing. Just look at the sheer amount of companies that have failed in this house. I hope you're happy now. Happy that you've ruined everything. Now that you've broken the door, the curse is coming to get me as well.
Curse? But I thought the curse wasn't real.
Of course you didn't. You're nothing but a policeman.
She shrugs, visibly dejected.
All right. You know what? I'm willing to let you investigate the doomed commercial area. We are set on the path. There's little else to do. But before we go on, tell me, did you encounter the malignant entity?
The entity? No, I don't think so.
Yes, the malignant entity that lives inside the chimney. It takes the shape of a woman, a witch probably. I've suspected that she knows more about the curse than she lets on ever since I first saw her.
Chimney. The passage between heaven and hell. Of course, it all makes sense now.
Yes, that chimney is part of the building's central furnace, and it's enormous. She has barricaded herself behind some metal security curtains. God knows what she's doing there. Some unnatural magic, I assume. You should go find the entity and ask what happened to all the companies in the building. And do return to me after you've talked to it. I'm quite anxious to know what she has to say about the curse.
Wait, I'm gonna look something up really fast. Because I'm genuinely like, why is the shoe mission not complete? Oh. Okay, apparently we were supposed to click on a yellow perception thought bubble that marks the task as incomplete and gives us an additional XP. We didn't do that. So I wonder if that's why we... So is it just like never going to be marked as complete now? Take out your hands. See how bruised they are? See those little scars? This is Exhibit A. The material world is holding you back. Containers, mailboxes, doors, chairs, they're all your enemies. Always have been. Atoms themselves are in on the conspiracy, forming shapes and structures that you hate. You are energy stuck in a body. You are spirit trapped in matter. Break free. Beat up that lamppost. Let it know how much these objects suck. So I think we have to continue doing that. Oh, there's a lot of these things that we could be doing right now. Let's do this one too. Internalize. The Insulidian Civil War was not the first war to see the use of aerostatic aircraft on both sides, but it was the longest. For 8 years, folded multi-rotor aircrafts crisscrossed the air above Revachol, Azon, Face-à-la-Mer, and the Arcade Islands. They made sweeps over sandy beaches and shot each other out of the blue sky, then sank as wrecks to the bottom of the sea. The Ace's high was a custom on the revolutionary side, performed by squadron mates after landing. Lieutenant Kitsuragi likes it. Why is that? So I believe we've done one of these before. I believe the idea is that we build toward these. We do certain things that build us toward completing these. And then that unlocks something. I'm not 100% sure exactly what that means, but we'll see.
All around you, rain falls on the great city of Revachol. Rain drips from the eaves and floods the gutters, washing the filth away. The spring thaw must be here. The snow is melting.
What am I doing?
Looking up at the sky, cold water dripping from your hair.
What do I see?
Grey sky like great battleships, clouds colliding with one another. Rain falls down on the world.
How does it feel?
Your shirt sticks to your chest. The shoulders of your disco blazer grow heavy. The cold finds its way in under your skin. You shiver, and the city shivers with you. You're not dressed for this weather. You should get an overcoat or a patrol cloak.
We do know where there's a cloak. The problem is that I'm not athletic enough to make the jump to go get it.
Sheets of rain over the water. A flight of stairs leading into the ocean. Wave after wave washing the coast of Martinaise, with its motorboats and gently swaying reeds. The ruins of a half-sunken sea fort crumble on an inlet beyond the Bay of Revachol. Ghosts rise into the sky.
Who are you, ghosts?
The skyscrapers of La Delta, the financial district. Faint golden light seeps from the office windows. Will you ever go there?
Will I?
No, you are just one of the hundreds of thousands who watch them rise across the bay from Martinaise every day.
What is down the shore?
Urban coastline, rain dripping off Eternite-covered roofs, cinder blocks left over from half-finished construction, a defunct research and development building, once seized by revolutionaries. An old wooden church stands on stilts above the water.
And beyond that?
Coal City, end of all lines. Your hair is an oily mess flecked with ash from neighboring coal plants. Smokestacks rise somewhere in the distance.
I mean, that descriptor was not completely inaccurate of my current status in life outside of this game. What's in the east?
There's a fleet on the corner. A plastic coat is folded into a small triangle under the counter by the window. Beyond that, the strike breakers have gathered. The great gates of the industrial harbour are locked. A chill runs down your back. You shudder like an animal trying to shake water from its hide. Behind the gates, heaps of supply crates, red and blue metal shipping containers, slick with rain. The Greater Revachol Industrial Harbour is an artificial mountain range. Immense wealth resides within, and immeasurable poverty in its shadow.
And beyond that?
La Drusienne, King Dri's passenger harbour. Cruise ships flanked by dock arms. Cranes watching over the mouth of the river distributary.
What is across the distributary?
Couronne, the lower middle class. Distributary after distributary cuts the city blocks in half. 7-story buildings trail off into the rain.
What is beyond the Couronne?
A silvery curtain of rain over the houses. The class divide.
What's in the north?
Capeside apartments. Tower blocks crowd one another. 4.46mm bullets still lodged in their war-torn stone walls. Hallways collapse from the mortar hits of a war that was lost long ago. Clotheslines go to waste in the rain. Radios play.
And closer to here?
A yard. Rain falls onto the roof of a woodshed. Filthy water pools around a body. Droplets of rain slip from the dead man's cold cheeks.
What's in the south?
A traffic jam. Rain thrumming on the roofs of motor vehicles. Inside, drivers watch water streaming down their windshields. The statue of a king shudders. He too is cold. The canal bridge has been raised.
What's on the other side?
The road ascends. A raised motorway loops above the ghetto. Beneath its concrete columns, a sea of rooftops, woodwork, and tar stretches northward. 4-story buildings as far as the rain can fall. The snows melt in Jamrock.
What is Jamrock?
Revachol is the capital of the world. Jamrock is the capital of Revachol. Droplets form on your eyelashes. It's home.
Where the hood? Where the hood? Where the hood at?
Have a brother in the cut. Where the hood at?
I love this game. Why am I not there?
To be in Martinez, where no one goes, at the runoff point of a long-forgotten canal, in the whitest part of town, in the shadow of the day the revolution failed.
What am I doing here?
Standing in the rain, looking north, where Jamrock Rock City stretches inland. In the rain-swept distance, above the rooftops of Jamrock, a repurposed silk mill stands perched above the motorway exit. Precinct 41 hunches in the rain. Your vision blurs. You wipe your face with your hand. The rain stings your eyes, making you look up and blink.
What's above?
Coalition aerostatics hang like apparitions under the cloud cover. Way up there, where rain forms, rotors flutter silently. Your sight clears.
Motherfucker.
This rain will not let up anytime soon. You should get a raincoat. There's a freight to the east. They sell them there.
Is our map, like, accurate to... How does the map work in this game? Wrong. Map. Interesting. Okay. Oh, there are things I can try? We'll come back to that. Let's grab, I think there's a flashlight in the car that we want to grab as well.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge. A metallic drawer slides out from under the seat and clicks into place. The tools inside are neatly organized.
Take what you need, officer. It's going to be a long case. I'm not protective of my tools, like some men are.
He's clearly a little protective of his tools. But what can you do? Work is work.
I say we take them all, but let's start with the
It's
flashlight in
robust,
case there's a limit.
Weatherproof and well made. Police issue. Blue. Lets you see things in the dark you would otherwise miss. The pry bar feels nice and cold in your hand. Heavier than you'd think. Cold and heavy. Like truth. You feel like you're reunited with truth once more.
Oh, whoops. Hold on. Okay. That might be a little bit too dark. We're at the tippy. We're almost at the end.
Useful for opening all sorts of doors and lids. The handles are long and sleek. Snap, snap, go the cutters in your hand. The pull-out toolbox slides back into its nest. Preheated.
Okay, we need to buy a coat. And hopefully we're going the right way. Yeah, this is where we need to go.
Welcome to Frit. Feel free to look around or something. Everything is out on the shelves.
She returns to her magazine.
What's that magazine she's reading?
What magazine are you reading?
You mean this?
She looked at the cover, boasting a colorful photo of two girls kissing.
This is Pop Stars. It's got, like, famous people in it. It's not for sale.
Looks like it also has something called Police de la Mode, featured on page 34. This speaks to you.
Forget about all that. What is this fashion police feature?
It's where they rate different outfits famous people wear. It's kind of funny. They're kind of mean. It's about who's the most stylish.
Who's the numero uno guy in there right now? And does he look like this? Her lazy eyes scan up and down your body, assessing the situation.
No, I don't think so.
We are not the fashion police. We're the real police.
Let's proceed. I have some questions for you.
Okay. I'm not really supposed to be chatting to anyone, but...
Can you tell me anything about this reality we're in?
Reality? You mean, what reality? Economic reality, or...?
No, I meant the physical reality.
I don't know. What about it?
I won't bother you with this nonsense anymore.
Oh.
Can you tell me anything about the dead body?
I don't really know anything. I mean, I know it's there, but I haven't seen it, so...
What do you think happened?
I don't know.
No need to worry. It's just standard procedure for us to ask around. If you hear anything, let us know, okay?
Thank you, Kim. Exactly what I was trying to
Okay.
say. Did you know the man who died?
Not really.
Not really. Does that mean you knew them a little?
No. I didn't know him at all.
Thank you for your help.
Uh-huh.
Aren't I supposed to buy a coat here?
The tear machine stands in the corner. A sign says, 1 bottle equals 10 cents.
Hmm? Oh, that's the tear machine.
Yes, but what is it?
It's a machine for tear. You know, you find tear outside, like bottles or whatever, and put it in the machine, then it gives you money.
I see, and how do I pick up tear for the tear machine?
You need a bag, I guess. We used to have some, but we gave them all out, so... Feel free to use it if you find a bag, though. I'm sure there are some out there. Somewhere.
Melancholy pop song plays on the radio. Aren't I supposed to be buying a coat here? Isn't that what he said? I'm not wrong about this, right? Didn't he say he wants me to buy a coat? At the Freet?
You see several packaged
Okay.
raincoats fill a low shelf beneath a display of croissants and juice bottles. The raincoats are transparent, except for the big Fritta slogan on the back.
I can't do this one. What's that?
What is what? It's a raincoat. If you want to buy one, then it's only 4 real.
I don't think I have any money, though. I'm not really sure. We gotta probably sell tear to get money, it sounds like. And to do that, we need a bag. So it feels like we need a bag first. I don't know how urgent it is to get the raincoat, though. It might have just been a suggestion. I think we can save over this one. Okay, well, it is just around that 2.5 hour mark, and I actually have a little bit of work I need to get done. So I'm going to wrap things up here. Thanks for joining, everybody. I really love this game, and I feel like I'm moving through it pretty slowly, but I also feel like we're doing we're playing for a long time every time we play. So it might just be, we might just be in this one for the long haul for a while. But yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap things up here. Just a couple quick reminders, the same reminders I always throw out there, and I'll add all these things. These things will all be in the link for the Oh, these things will all be in the description for the YouTube video as well when I get that up live. So yeah, first off, this video will be on YouTube. Maybe you're already watching it on YouTube. Thanks for watching, if you are. Check out I have various Instagrams for various creative projects I'm currently working on, so check those out. All those links will be in the description. They're also on my Twitch page already. But I'm in a band. We've got some new music coming out next month, so definitely want you to check out Green Room Paradise, what I'm doing there. I'm also part of a, hey, Nightbot jumping in telling you to follow the stream if you don't already follow. I also do a podcast about movies with a dear friend of the stream, Rotten Peach. So definitely check out what we're doing there. We have a new episode coming out in a week, actually. So get ready for that. An episode just came out a couple days ago as well. And yeah, stay safe. Apparently there's a fire near me. Hopefully you're all safe, but just, take care of yourselves, be safe. And I'll catch you at the next Disco Elysium stream next Wednesday. And I'll also be streaming Final Fantasy 16 on Friday. So check me out on Friday, and I'll catch you then. I'll put a little music on to kind of end things, but for now, have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you all at the next one. Bye, everybody.